Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator. We got a whole map working, kind of misjudged that. It was working anyway, but what the issue was is I needed the fast time there, modding, so I could speed it up. I started working on 2 of the fields of canola. They do take a long time. It's like closest to real farming than you'll get, and I'm really loving this map. I have been using Auto Combine. Believe it's available on Mod Hoster for playing this map single player. Best ever. Now and again it will go a little funny, but you just got to keep an eye on it. We'll set them off. I also have auto tractor in for cultivating and seeding and all that good stuffs. I've had to fill that combine up quite a few times with fuel as well. I don't know if it's the map or the mod or what. So I found a couple of cool mods. One of which is coming up here right now. That is this Matty Ferguson. As much as I love John Deere's, the old style Masseys, like this, with that style front end, have always got a special place in my heart, because as a kid, where I used to live, walked down the bottom of my road, it was what we called a cul-de-sac, there was no joining roads, walked straight into fields, and I spent my young days as a kid playing in those fields, walking around them with mum, walking the dog. And during harvest time, sitting, watching these guys do what I'm doing in this game. So that's really what my love of tractors and farming has come around from. And down there they had a couple of old Masseys with this style front end. Can't remember what they were, because this is going back years. Best part of 10 years ago now. So I got this, thought I'd download it. My god, it may not look the best, especially inside. Tiny little steering wheel, handbrake, you can see that. AC up top again, never seen that before. Foreign number plate, whip antenna for like a CB or something that actually moves. It is a fantastic mod. And you've got no sort of axle there, neither. Stub axle. You drive into crop, it'll mow it down. This is something that should be in all of the tractors. Stock. It comes with a front loader and front forks from the Fent on Farmerson's site. Another one I found is this one. Good tractor actually. Don't like the front weight on it. It is washable. Loaded in this game and jumped into this tractor. Kept on going back to it straight away whenever I hit the sort of tab to move through the tractors. I was making the clicking noise that the John Deere's do when you change from backwards and forwards. But I like this tractor. It displays the RPM, the speed, the gear range. So I'm using that one too. The combine you've seen, the 3 tractors you've seen, that is all I have, other than the stock equipment Chris has in this game straight off the bat. So I'm playing this game, other than just selling all of the old equipment, pretty legit. I don't know if I had a glitch in the game, but I had guys working, and all of a sudden I noticed my money was non-existent. So I ended up putting roughly what I think would be a good amount to keep a farm going. And like I said, in the case tractor, I had this issue when I first logged in, so I had to sell it and buy it back. So at the end of the day, you've bought all the fields are already purchased in this game. So it's just a case of keeping the farm running, farm costs and stuff like that. So I'll just take it a long way around. So yeah, that's the equipment. I'm probably going to sell the spreader and get a sprayer instead. But yeah, that's the equipment. You have seen all of it. Because originally when... oh no you haven't. And it's moved. Interesting. I parked right down there. This is a conveyor system, it's on Mod Hoster. So instead of using buckets and stuff to move it out of the sheds there, I can just use a conveyor belt system. As you can see that canola. And that's the noise it kept on making. So this map, I know I'm going to get people asking, it's off of FSUK. And I've played quite a few of Chris's older style maps and I still have them. Old Oak Farm, Drayton, stuff like that. I still have the originals on my Dropbox. Because I was afraid that they'd be deleted, and they're some of the best ones, in my opinion. I've not played them for a long time now. This by far, he put a lot of work into this. He used sort of real mapping software, so the way you see the ground is what it's like in real life. I can't remember where he said he got the data from, but I'm thinking it was like Google Earth or something like that, where it shows you the hills and where the fields actually are. And it's a one-to-one map, so if you're using one-to-one machines, I know these from iGo. I'm just going to say he claims they're one-to-one because there's no way of actually saying are they one-to-one. Again, the Combine, I don't know if that's one-to-one. For Massey Ferguson, I don't know if that's one-to-one, and the stock equipment in the game, you can almost guarantee it's not one-to-one. But you don't know. I had someone ask, am I going to play this European style? Well, if European means playing it like I would imagine they do in the UK, sort of how they farm, then yeah. I don't like doing big combines unless it calls for it, so sort of these fields, yeah, you could put a massive combine in here like you guys get in North America, but would you see it in the UK? No, not unless you've got massive fields. And some places do have really big combines, like the class Lexion 770 TT. They're a fairly big combine, and yes, you do see a lot of that size combine around here. But I thought for this type of farm, I'd go with something not that great big, and it's one of Big Boss Modding's first John Deere combines they released. As you guys are probably full aware, there are some issues in that combine that I'm not a big fan of. But it works and functions absolutely fantastic. It's just me being really picky about my mods. That is why I've not really been putting out many mod reviews, because I've not seen any great mods. And this is great, but obviously it has an issue that I need to figure out, and this little guy here, it's got some other issues. But if you want to see a mod review on him, I will. Now I've got to chase down the combine, there he is. I've just not seen many. The only thing I can think of is Farming Simulator. This one anyway, is coming to the end of its life. 2015 is going to be around the corner. You just got to have a look at what Farming Simulator and Giants have done in the past. They've only released 5 DLCs from the last one. We currently have 5 DLCs available. It's sort of picking out stuff like that. I'm gonna say, other than the old little updates, and they've only recently just released an update, this may be its lifespan. It may be done now. So I honestly expect to see some hype in the next few months about Farming Simulator 2015. No doubt it will be straight out on Steam. I most certainly will be getting it and following its path, and I'll be doing update videos on it because my channel is mainly Farming Sim. I'd like to branch off into other games, but I know majority of people that watch my videos are just here for the Farming Sim. Another issue I've been having, I don't know why. He's going to keep it going. Cool. Some spots in the fields, I've not had it so much in this field, he'll just stop. But I think that could well be, it's either the auto combine or an issue with the map, but it's not a biggie. I mean, it stops, it's not going to be costing you any money. The only thing I need to get is the Corsair pressure washer. I haven't bought that yet. Although I will probably get a small trailer. I don't know whether I should or not. I probably won't use it too much. I have one loading trailer. I actually can't remember where I've had it. It's in the farmyard somewhere. And I just park up and wait for him to come around. I could do the combining by myself, but I kind of get tired of that and get bored of it very quick. At least running the grain. When you're playing, like, you can just go off, do something else, and come back when it's kind of ready. Like in this case, I'll probably start getting him going shortly in the same field, but there's still a lot to do, as you can see. You can kind of see the red boxes on how it works, kind of feels for the grain, for the corn, or whatever it's harvested. I think this also works with the chrono. Be nice if it does. So this little guy, I had to put a fuel tanker on it. It's kind of reminiscent of, like I was explaining when I was a kid, because they used to have a fuel tank running around. Always used to know when it was harvest season, because down where they put the combines in the fields, you'd always see this guy first. So it's got full lighting. The only thing I wish was different is that steering wheel. Tiny! Kind of the placement's all wrong, but yeah, the steering wheel's way too small. Don't think it has any IC control. No, it doesn't. That's just your park and brake. Yeah, very basic. The needle works. I don't know if the other one does. You can see it's kicking up things because I'm actually wrecking the grass. So I'll just show you quick. There you go, just like all the combines do. I feel it should be a part of the game standard anyway. How they got that drawbar that goes across on the 3-point hitch? I'm guessing that's just reminiscent of mainly Europe. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. And I may see about getting that, changing that, getting rid of it. I don't know. And these telegraph poles, what we call them here, or electrical poles in this case, they're actual sort of modelled, they are real things, you can't just drive through them, so had to manually take over the combine to do that one, and I will when he gets to that, but that's a while off. Just quickly end it. I did set a timer, so I come out of game to see if how long I was doing this in this 15 minutes and 16 seconds it was. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.